Hello and welcome. Today I will show you how you can bake a perfect gluten-free, starch-free oat bread. It's early in the morning, but we are ready. And the first thing you need is a mixture of 180 grams of milk and 600 grams of water. If you prefer a vegan version, you can use water alone, but I prefer the milky version. Okay, let's get it in the microwave for 1 minute. Yes, it is lukewarm. We need such a tool and Psyllium husks, and they have to be grounded. You get it in to the bowl, and it's very necessary to mix it up properly. And now we let it soak for 5 minutes. And now it's time for the kitchen scale. I once again use the Ninja blender, but you can use any food processor or just a mixing bowl and a hand mixer. It doesn't matter. This Ninja mixer is a little bit faster, but remember, you need a dough tool. Now it's ready for the next ingredient. You need 175 grams of oat flour. And of course, as always, you can find the complete recipe free of charge on our blog at nimmerson.com. Next ingredient, rice flour. And I usually use roasted white rice. Looks like this. And we need 125 grams. We need the same amount of corn flour. 125 grams of this one too. Okay. Next ingredient is ragi flour. If you don't like finger millet, you can replace this with oat flour. And I take 50 grams of this one. 50 grams of finger millet. The next ingredient, just oats, 50 grams too. And some nice salt, 3 grams. A little bit of sugar. Not too much. No, doesn't matter. Last but not least, some grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is perfect because it's good for very high temperatures. And as we bake this bread at least 200 degrees Celsius, we need some oil that can tolerate these high temperatures. Don't use olive oil. Don't use butter. Grapeseed oil. And the last very important ingredient is the sourdough. I made this one a year ago. You can get the light sourdough recipe on our blog and on the link. So we need 100 grams of this one. Looks great. Almost 100 precisely. It's important to close up the sourdough each time, but only with a cloth. So, next step and last step is to add our milk water psyllium jelly. It's very easy to pour this in, as the psyllium gets very fast jelly-like and gives the dough a very good structure. And now it's time to mix everything up with the Ninja. And in this one, you will take the chop function or the puree function 2 or 3 times. Okay, let's have a look. Looks almost ready. Almost. It gets one more time with a puree problem. Now the dough is ready. Now is the time to get the dough into our bread form. Rubber plates. And now we get the dough inside. Smells very good. And I can promise you, this bread tastes also very good. I finally managed to get the dough into the form. And as you can see, it covers the bread form. To make this dough a little bit nicer, I use some water on the top and smooth it out. We'll give it a very nice and clean surface. And also it will bake more even. The last step, cut a cross on top. So, the dough is ready in the form. The last step is to get it inside the plastic bag to keep the moisture inside the dough. And close it up. And now you will place this bread somewhere warm and let it rise for at least half an hour. Hello again, and now the oat bread is ready to get into the oven. Let's have a look here. Remember to take it out of the plastic bag. The bread has slightly risen, and I will remove the sides here with the scissors. Otherwise they will get burnt. And now we can place the bread inside the oven, which is preheated to 200 degrees Celsius or 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And you will place the bread in the middle of the oven and give it 1 hour and 25 minutes. Let's get it inside the oven. And we'll come back in 1 hour and 25 minutes. let's get it out of the oven. And it looks like this. It's a very good idea to get the bread out of the form and place it on this cooling rack. And you can test if it's ready. Great. It's a good idea before you cut into the bread with a knife to let it cool down on this cooling rack. Give it a try. Now is tasting time, and we will taste this slice of oat bread. And I have decided to roast the slice of bread. So let's get some cheese on top. Tasting time.